else here. And as you guys see, this is my opponent's top three: Calvin, Derek, and King. As for us, we got ourselves Ryan Shazier, Jerry Rice, and Sean Taylor. Guys, I want to answer something actually really quick before we get into the commentary as well, as we go through anyway. I was thinking about moving, I was thinking about getting rid of Aaron Donald and getting rid of, John Randall. I was going to move Khalil Mack to either the defensive tackle 2 spot or getting somebody else. I was thinking about moving LT, the 97 overall, down to right end and get a coverage route outside linebacker. Let me know in the comments if I should do that or not, because it's just a thought that came into my head, because I use LT normally as a pass rusher. And with Aaron Donald there, I don't know if I can. But with Khalil Mack, I can actually compare him to John Randall. And he's way more faster. He has more power move. Block shedding is the same, but he has it printed while John Randall has increased because of because of chemistry. So let me know about that in the comments below. There was a couple things I wanted to talk about though, and it all has to do with free agency. And I want to talk about 3 big things that happened, which obviously the first one we all know about. The New York Giants trading the 17th overall pick, Odell Beckham, for the Browns' 17th overall pick in the first round, their 3rd round pick, and Jabril Peppers. Now, I just wanted to talk about that though from both sides pretty much. The Browns, personally, huge win. That is a huge win. I don't even need to say that. That is a huge win for them because they get a star wide receiver. They got their number 1 to go with Jarvis Landry at the 2. And then you have Antonio Callaway at the 3. David Njoku at tight end. Nick Chubb at running back. Kareem Hunt at running back 2 when he returns after his 8-game suspension, which has been announced today for both incidents that he was involved in. I believe it was in Cleveland or somewhere else. I forgot what it was. But obviously we know the one with him with the domestic violence, and then the other one that happened a while back. But this team looks really good, and they're trying to make improvements to this team. They even went down and tried to get Earl Thomas before he went to Baltimore, which is ridiculous. But Cleveland fans, let me know what you guys think is going to happen this season. I think, honestly, they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. Honestly, this is what I think. If Tom Brady does not make it to the playoffs, or if he gets eliminated early, it's open gates, people. Let's let that sink in. It's going to be open season right now for this. This is going to be, honestly, a fun year to watch for them. Defense, need to get a new safety now. That's the only bad thing about it. You lost your starting safety / returner. Gotta get a new one. That's why in free agency, though, there's still a couple guys out there. One big name out that we all know of from the Kansas City Chiefs Kingdom is Eric Berry. You guys went out trying to go out to Earl Thomas. Why not go out to him? Give him a shot to be paired up with Demarius Randall. Now the Giants. Why aren't you guys moving on from Eli? Colin Cowherd, I think, said this perfectly when I was watching this interview. And it was him talking. And he said, why are the Giants so afraid of, how can I say it? How are they afraid of losing out with Eli? Because he has nothing left in the tank. Peyton Manning, when he was playing, Colts dropped him after he got that neck injury, went to Denver, won a Super Bowl. Then, what was it? Joe Flacco recently. He still has, in my opinion, a little bit left in the tank. He went to Denver to see what he can do. Kurt Warner, when he got hurt, when he was in St. Louis, he got moved. He went on to the Cardinals. He made it to the Super Bowl. As right here, as you see, first opponent, out. So now we're on game number 2. Anyways, who else? Pretty much, who was it? There are a lot of other quarterbacks, though, that this happened with. Brett Favre, that's who I'm trying to think of. When the Packers dropped him to start Aaron Rodgers, he went to the Jets. If he didn't get hurt, Jets were in the playoffs in that 2008 season. It was a good year. He still had something left in the tank. Eli Manning has nothing in the tank. So why are you guys afraid of losing him? Why are you afraid that, if we release Eli and say, I don't know, let's say the Redskins pick him up if they didn't make the Case Keenum trade. Oh, he's gonna throw for 500 yards on us. Why are you guys afraid of that? Don't even worry about it. He has nothing left, personally. He does. He doesn't have anything left. So I wouldn't even worry about that. The offensive line, in my opinion, you guys are close to finishing that up. At least to me. Any Giant fans in New York, let me know. Because I already talked to a bunch of Giant fans. They honestly agree with me. You guys have a left side. You have Nate Solder. You have a left guard rookie in now second year in Willie Hernandez. I forgot the center's name, but I know you guys have a decent to good center. You just traded for a right guard in Kevin Zeitler. Now you have to get a right tackle. And that's really it. Your offensive line's fine. Which there are tackles in the draft and in free agency there. Especially now with Especially now with the 17th pick, you can go after a tackle. Tight end, Evan Ingram, you're fine. Receivers now, you need a receiver. All you have is Sterling Shepard. I forgot you had someone else who was a slot guy. I forgot his name. But, oh yeah, and you guys just signed Golden Tate. That's who it was. But you still need a good number one. Because Golden Tate ain't going to be playing for much longer. I believe he's 31 years old. That's why I wanted the Jets to steer away from him. He's kind of old. Yes, he still plays like a monster. But he's old. He's going to be done by age 33. And you guys signed to a 4-year deal. So why, at least with us, we should worry about that. Running back, you're perfect. Quarterback, use that 6th pick to get Dwayne Haskins or trade up. Which I don't even think you should even worry about trading up now because the only quarterback that's to be gone is Kyle Murray probably with Arizona. Number 2, at the 2nd pick, San Francisco's not taking him. We're not taking him. Then you got Oakland, who I can't see taking him after acquiring Antonio Brown, which is another thing I want to get into. For Derek Carr, that ain't happening. When it comes to, what's the name? Tampa, Jameis Winston. So, Bruce Arians is giving him 1 year, and if he doesn't do good, they're waiting for next year to go into that draft class. And then it's you guys. Go get Dwayne Haskins, Ohio State quarterback. Unless you're training up to number 1 for Kyle Murray, which, honestly, at this point, because Dave Gettleman said that Odell was not on the mark. We didn't sign Odell to trade him. And then they trade him 2 weeks later? No. I don't believe that he says that we are not interested in Kyle Murray. Since he said that with the Odell thing, I don't believe that now. You can possibly go get him. My opinion. Defense, you need an edge rusher now. There's a lot of edge rushing talent out there. You could trade up for one. Honestly. Just with us, I even said this though. Number 1, like I said, it's going to be Kyle Murray. 2, the Niners, you can trade with the Niners to go up to 2 and maybe get Nick Bosa or something, or Josh Allen. And then the Jets get the opposite 1. You got Quinn Williams probably going to Oakland. Like, you get what I mean? And with 17, you can either draft the tackle that you need to finish the offensive line, or draft Dwayne Haskins fail. What's his name? DK Metcalf. Honestly, a freak of a receiver. You guys have safeties right now with Jabril Peppers now coming from the Browns and Antonio Bethea. Are they the big flashy names? No, not at all. They're not the flashy names. But sometimes the non-flashy names make plays. And trust me, when I was watching the Colts games, I'm sitting here looking at this freaking secondary sometimes. I'm like, who are these people? The only person I know in this secondary is Malik Hooker. And that's a free safety. I did not know that entire secondary. And they made plays. So pretty much with that, safeties are fine. Honestly, you guys need to rebuild that defense, which you can do in free agency. There's still some star players out there. There's still some decent players out there like Ndamukong Suh, Zeke Alonso, Justin Houston, and a couple others. In the draft, there's a lot of defensive talent you guys can go after. So for the Giants, it looks bleak as hell. But if you're going to go with the quarterback this year with the 6th pick, either trade up to 2 to get him or do it now. Like, you do it this offseason. If not, get the edge rusher, get the offensive line, ride with Eli for 1 more year. Because next year, 5 quarterbacks are coming out again. And I believe they said 2 or 3 of them are franchise quarterbacks. So, with that, trust me, my personal opinion, it's going to suck. But that's what I would do, though, if I was you guys. I would honestly want to lose this season. Do whatever you can this offseason. Because next offseason, you probably have a lot of cap with that Odell contract gone. And as well as Olivier Verdon's. His will be gone as well. Both of their massive contracts will be gone. Landon Collins, you don't have to worry about paying him. You guys have a decent amount of cap. The only cap hit really going to be having would be Nate Solder. And I would say that's it. But other than that, you guys have really no one else you're paying. So that's what I would do. Get what you can this offseason. Draft a tackle and edge rusher this offseason. Next offseason, I worry about the quarterback. That's just my opinion. Because there's a lot of quarterbacks coming out of college. Try to get a top 3 pick and go get them. I honestly, though, that's what I see them doing. As right now the gameplay is coming to an end. As you guys see, 17-14 right now. We're trying to drain the clock out. But that's my opinions on that, though. Cleveland, you guys are on the rise. I'm telling you. You guys, and it's deserved. You guys have been tortured pretty much for so long. I think the last decent season you had was with Brian Hoyer. I think the last time you were in the playoffs was 1998. I can be wrong on that. But trust me, you guys are on the rise, and I can't wait for you guys to come to us this season. Because I am a Jet fan. You guys come to us, so I'm going to be trying to go to that game. And I honestly can't wait. It's going to be fun to watch. I'm telling you right now. So, right now, like I said, we're just trying to drain this clock. The 2-minute warning hitting up as Ricky Williams gets another touchdown. I don't know if you guys know about this whole game, but he had a monster game, Ricky Williams, breaking like 5 tackles each run. It's honestly good. So this pick will seal the game. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter. My link will be in the description below. Hope you guys have a great day. Let me know what you guys think of the Odell Beckham trade going to Cleveland. So I'm out, guys.